Hi, good morning and good day for all participants and viewers. Welcome to our talk show organized by YoungMind and Scopus. Okay, my name is Lee Boon Hock. You can call me Boon. Today I'm a moderator for our talk show today. Okay, I believe that today we know, I believe that I think everybody now is the holiday season for all of us. I think a lot of joyful and gathering happen around us. Today is Wednesday. I think this Friday is our Merry Christmas holiday. So I believe that the holiday season can bring a lot of joyful and also happy moments. But we also believe that holiday season also can bring a welcome guest such as stress and depressions. The holiday often present a dazzling area of demand such as cooking meal, shopping, baking, cleaning, and entertaining, to name just a few. If a coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, is spreading in your community, I believe that you may be feeling additional stress, or you may be worrying about you and your loved one's health. You may also feel stressed, sad, and or anxious because your holiday plans may look different during the COVID-19 pandemic. So today, we would like to discuss the topic, emotional well-being and stress management technique during holidays. And today we are very honest. A Young Mind brought you live with our mental health professional for 1 hour's discussions. Okay, before we start our discussions, so I would like to introduce our three panelists. So the first panelist that I would like to introduce is Dr. Rosina Met. So hi, Dr. Rosina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Rosina. Before that, I would like to introduce some brief introduction about Dr. Rosina. Dr. Rosina obtained her master in clinical mental health counseling and currently works as a registered psychotherapist within both community health setting and a private practice in Ontario, Canada. He is a skilled clinician with experience in community health, hospital, and university setting, using a variety of evidence-based practice. So they have experience providing individual and group therapy to older youth, adults, and older adult from marginalized and chronically ill populations. She's familiar with CBT, brief solution focused therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, ACT, and narrative therapy. Dr. Rosina Mecca completed her PhD in leadership and policy. Her dissertations examine the impact of social support on psychological well-being among chronicle ill populations with individuals with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. She also a co-author publication of the topic of education's leadership of technology in education. She also was the assistant editor of Very Good to Despicable, the impact of the 7 deadly sins on contemporary leadership, as well as author and co-author of selected chapters. Dr. Rosina is also engaged in mental health research involved in American study examining teachers' perspective of students with anxiety disorder in their classroom. So we would like to welcome Dr. Rosina on board. So the second panelist that I would like to introduce is Mr. Akif Basri. Hi, Mr. Akil, how are you?
Hello, thank you for having me here. Very fine, thank you.
Okay, so I would like to introduce Mr. Akif Basri. Mr. Akif Basri is a clinical psychologist working at Lina Psychology Clinic, Bandar Bukit Mahkota, Kajang. And he has more than 3 years working experience in a clinical setting. He conducts assessment, diagnosis, and psychotherapy for children and adults with psychological issues and mental disorders. He also is a part-time psychology lecturer at the National University of Malaysia. He graduated from National University of Malaysia with Master in Clinical Psychology, Master in Developmental Psychology, and Bachelor degree in Social Science Psychology. So welcome back again to Mr. Akif Basri. So the third panelist that I would like to introduce is Dr. Nurul Syuhaida Abdul Razak. Hi, Dr. Nurul Syuhaida.
Hello, Mr. Lee. Hello, Mr. Akif. Hello, Dr. Rosina, and everyone. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, I would like to introduce Dr. Nurul Syuhaida. Dr. Nurul Syuhaida, normally I will call Dr. Nurul Syuhaida is Dr. Shu. Currently, Dr. Shu is a psychiatrist, very experienced and senior psychiatrist. She obtained in medical bachelor and bachelor of surgery from IIUM, and after that he also have a doctor psychiatry in National University of Malaysia. She also worked before that she worked at Hospital Ipoh, Hospital Sungai Buloh, and after that Hospital Klang, and psychiatry and head of department Jabatan Psychiatry and Kesihatan Mental Hospital Sabak Benam, and currently she is a senior psychiatrist at Sunway Hotel and IPN Sungai Lang, and also for MHPSS during COVID-19 outbreak.